Hi everyone, and welcome back to Sångsidan Art and me, Annika Johan Rodell, and my vlog about Artful Leadership for Change. And today it's a much more hopeful day. It's a lot of sun, and since last time and my poem about staying with, the world is awakening again for me. So it's lots of ups and downs, as it is in our lives. And today I think I want to reflect a little bit on a lecture that I will hold in Gothenburg on Tuesday coming week. I'm invited to be a keynote speaker and talk about how I use silence and our senses in education. I really find new understanding when looking at what I'm doing in a practical aesthetic course with applied aesthetics that I run at the School of Hospitality and Culinary Arts and Meal Science in Grythyttan at Örebro University. And I talk about what happens when you transpose such a practical course into a digital one. And when Corona hit us, we really had to change everything. From one day I made the introduction to the course live with the students, and the next day I knew that I had to make everything online instead. And what I've learned from this is that it's more important than ever that we work with the students with their presence, with their awareness, and with their senses, and also their the affection, our feelings, emotions, in order to be able to grasp the content of a course and to really be able to apply what they learn in reality. It's a lot of different perspectives on a content and on a subject that I think that we need to help and support the students to go through in order to be in contact with their own imaginative thinking, with their fantasy, with their awareness of how they act, how they react, and how they co-create together with their mates in the class. So there are so many different angles to this that I think I just wanted to talk with you a little bit about that. And I think that the way the students learn to work with a content or a subject that they have theoretically learned, read about, written about, it's also important that that kind of experiential knowledge that they have of this content, that they also are able to try that out in reality by testing it in different prototype working, so that with their hands, with their imagination, with their senses also get to know the subject and the content in another way than just learning about it in abstract theory. I'm really excited and glad to be able to think about and reflect on these things. And again, I think it's so important that we as leaders, and me as a leader, as a teacher, and I also will talk about that on Tuesday, that my own knowing and my own role in this is so important, that I have this daily practice where I investigate where I'm coming from, when I do intervention, where I'm coming from, when I'm talking, when I'm meeting, when I'm doing things, saying things. So silence, awareness, and being with my senses is so important. But I think it's really important that I tune my own instrument in order to be able to play in resonance in an orchestra with everyone else. So thank you for being with me, and I hope to see you next week again. Bye!